Okay guys, here we are with the Warrior Forum. I'm going to run through here and just show you some ideas on how to use the Atom method. Obviously we've already got the checklist, so I'm not going to run through how to do that again and again. You guys can figure that out. It's fairly simple, and I also have full support for that via email. So don't forget to email me at support@atomprogram.com, atomprogram.com, support@atomprogram.com, if you have any questions on how to use the checklist a little more efficiently. It's pretty self-explanatory though. So moving on, here we are at the Warrior Forum, and you want to remember the method I was explaining about basically essentially piggybacking off of other ideas that are successful. So one of the places we're actually going to be looking is in the Warrior Special Offers forum. And here you can find all kinds of businesses or projects that have made money based on needs. And so I'm going to go and look right here on some of these replies and views that these threads have had. And I'm going to look at some of the most successful ones. There's one right there. Someone's saying how they make money on autopilot. So when we click on that and we look, we can find out what Profit Storm Ultimate is about. And here we go. Okay, so this is a ClickBank profit system. So it looks like there's a huge market for people wanting to learn about how to work ClickBank a lot easier as far as the system goes. So you can review these threads using the Atom system, or the REAP system actually. It's the Atom acronym for determining whether or not that's going to be worth your while. Obviously, with over 1,000 posts and over 60,000 views, it's been up a while, but it's definitely got the popularity there. So that's how you can view the WSOs. There's a couple other ideas that I wanted to run by you just in general discussions. If you look at some of the forums, some people will complain about some things. See, there's somebody, oh, I need help with press releases. Okay, well, what would entail a press release creation site? Maybe you can run a service where you create press releases. I don't even have to look at the anything but the title of that to know exactly what somebody's needing. Look, there's somebody that wants to review sites. Why not have a site created to review sites? I'll review 5 of your sites for X amount of dollars, and that's a service you can provide. Is that even a viable business option? You run through Atom to find out. You've got to assess the market. You've got to target the market and the traffic, and then you've got to outline and then model based on that. So that's how Atom works. But you can see, a lot of these you don't even have to really go into the thread to find out what they're about. There you go. Does someone have a good plugin to take care of broken links? You might want to go into that one and see if someone has recommended one. If they haven't, maybe you ought to go find one or have someone create one, and then you've got yourself a business. Oh, look, there's somebody says it's called Link Checker. There you go. And see, yep, Link Checker. There you go. Okay, so maybe that's not a problem we need to solve. Let's see here. Look at there, steps in selling an ebook. Maybe after you've sold a few ebooks, maybe you have the knowledge to sell ebooks. So you should put an ebook together about how to sell an ebook. You'd be surprised. People need that kind of information. It's out there. Just going through some of these, taking a look. See, look, there's another title that says, "Hey, come view my website, looking for criticism." If you had that website service where you offered it very inexpensive service to review several websites, that might be a viable business option. Just depends on the market. But there's already 2 threads in the first page of general internet topic discussions. And you can look at some of the more popular threads, or you can just scroll through until you find stuff. But you can find stuff all day here, so I'm not going to waste your guys' time anymore with that. As you go on, you can find other things, and all of these different forums. It's all about approaching this and looking at any site that you're looking at, or looking anywhere you're looking, even offline, just in your life every day when you get up, think about what causes you the most problems, and is there a way to solve those things? And if so, how easy is it to replicate, duplicate, and get in front of the market? And especially when you're approaching things online. I mean, I can't tell you how many websites I've seen and go, man, that's a really good business model. I wonder if there's a market for that. And I go and I look and I do my research, and I'm like, wow, there is a market and it's growing. That means I need to get in on that business if I want to have a good shot at making a successful business without really having to guess. I mean, there's not a lot of guesswork in that. You just got to put some due diligence in on the market and find out if that's something that you want to go after. If it's a successful market and you have your unique selling propositions or proposition, then you should be a-okay. People love your spin on different products. That's just how it goes. The more you add value to your clients, everybody knows that. And if you don't, then I'm telling you now, the more value you add to your clients, the more they'll love you. Giving is really the best way to go. And so that's all I'm going to show you here on the Warrior Forum. I'm just trying to give you some basic ideas on how you can find people that have problems. They post questions. Another place to go, I'm not actually going to show you in any case studies, but I'll tell you about it, is Yahoo Answers. People ask questions every day, every second on Yahoo Answers. Why not go over there, check out that site, and type in a topic of what you think might be a good trend, or just search answers, just browse questions, until you find something that doesn't have answers, or maybe there's a long list of the same question, and that happens a lot. And if you see that, then there might be a trend there that you want to analyze. For example, if a lot of people are asking about WordPress setup, as an example, for a site on Yahoo Answers, then there might be a market to come up with a WordPress setup, service. Just throwing that out there purely as an example, but you guys get the idea, and we're going to move on to the next case study. I'm going to take you over to ClickBank, but don't forget about Yahoo Answers, and I've just shown you the Warrior Forum. So we'll see you in the last of the three case studies on videos. All right.